I have to say. To be honest, I'm not too sure who I want to show this tape to, or if I will ever show it to anyone. But for anyone that is interested, anyone who needs my justification and my rationalizations as to why I would want to imprison and, in fact, enslave a woman, they have only to look closely at me. I'm a realist. I'm 38 years old, a bit chubby, not much hair, and losing what I have, not particularly attracted to women. Realizing his mistake, Lake corrected it, or I should say not particularly attracting to women. All of the traditional magnets, the money, position, power, I don't have. And yet I'm still very sexually active, and I'm still very much attracted to a particular type of woman who, almost by definition, is totally uninterested in me. Dirty old man, pervert. His hand gestures become momentarily animated. I'm attracted to young women, sometimes even as young as 12, although to be fair, certainly up to 18 and 22 is a pretty much ideal range as far as my interests go. I like very slim women, very pretty, of course petite, small-breasted, long hair, but such a woman, by virtue of her youth, her attractiveness, her desirability to the majority of mankind, simply has better options. There's no particular reason why such a woman should be interested in me, but there's more to it than that. It's difficult to explain my personality in 25 words or less, but I am, in fact, a loner. I enjoy peace, the quiet, the solitude. I enjoy being by myself, and while my relationships with women in the past have been sexually successful, socially they've been almost always a failure. I've gone through 2 divorces, innumerable women, 50 to 55, I forget exactly the count. Pausing for a moment to stare at the ceiling, and again folding his hands in his lap, Lake sighed and sounded almost bored. I'm afraid the bottom-line statement is the simple fact that I'm a sexist slob. I enjoy using women, and, of course, women aren't particularly interested in being used. I certainly enjoy sex. I certainly enjoy the dominance of climbing on a woman and using her body. But I'm not particularly interested in the id, the ego, all the things that a man should be interested in to complement a woman's needs. Now, I can fake these emotions, and I can fake them very well. And in the past, I've been very successful with attracting interesting and attractive women, simply because I did fake fairly well an interest in their needs and their requirements. So momentarily, I had what I wanted, and they thought they had what they wanted. But in the long term, I don't want to bother. What I want is an off-the-shelf sex partner. I want to be able to use a woman whenever and however I want. And when I'm tired or satiated or bored or not interested, I simply want to put her away. Lock her up in a little room, get her out of my sight, out of my life, and thus avoid what heretofore has always been the obligation to entertain or amuse or satisfy a particular woman or girlfriend's whims of emotional whatevers. Recognizing the shortcomings of his views, Lake acknowledged certain problems. Such an arrangement, he confessed, is not only blatantly sexist, but highly illegal. There's no doubt about that. It violates all of the human rights and blah, 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 and I'm going to spare posterity my concepts of other people's morality. I'm explaining my morality, what I feel, what I want, and as of this moment, I'm going to try to get. The advantages of such a situation are, of course, obvious and even beyond sexual. Such a woman, totally enslaved, would be useful for the mundane chores I have to do, but am not particularly interested in doing. Clean house, washing dishes, etc. A slave? There's no way around it. Primarily a sexual slave, but nonetheless a physical slave as well. Still expressionless, with his voice modulated, but not much louder than a husky whisper, Lake said, "And I believe that I can construct a holding cell, a place where I can put such a woman, where I can walk off and feel secure that she can't escape, that I can create a facility that is so stark and so empty, so cold, so quiet, so totally removed from the world, that fairly quickly, by a combination of painful punishments when I'm displeased, and minor rewards, such as music or magazines or some such stuff, that I can quickly condition, this is my belief, that I can quickly condition a young woman to cooperate with me fully, and in fact even look forward to cooperating with me, simply for no other reason than such cooperation would be a relief from boredom." Taking a breath and pausing no more than